I was like, I can't leave because of my kids, but I'm not happy. What do I do? And what I did was like, drink a bottle of scotch and fall asleep on the couch, which turned out not to be the solution.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner were married for more than a decade before calling it quits in 2018. Despite their divorce, they've been doing a great job co-parenting their 3 kids, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. People have been giving them props for putting their children first. After splitting from Ben, Garner found love with businessman John Miller. They got engaged last year, and Miller seems to have a good relationship with Garner's kids. He and Affleck also seem to get along for the sake of the children, but recent events suggest there might be some tension brewing between them.
It was just part of why I started drinking alcohol because I was trapped.
Recently, tensions boiled over between Affleck and Miller. Reports suggest that the trouble began when Miller commented on Garner's parenting, suggesting she limit Affleck's visitation rights. This comment struck a nerve with Affleck, who has always been committed to maintaining a strong relationship with his children despite the challenges of his past. This didn't sit well with Affleck. Eyewitnesses claim the argument became so heated that the 2 men had to be physically separated. Affleck accused Miller of trying to interfere in his relationship with his children, an accusation that only escalated the tension between them. The confrontation quickly turned into a heated verbal altercation, with both men raising their voices and exchanging harsh words. Sources close to Affleck say he's extremely devoted to his kids and felt deeply hurt by Miller's comments. He believes he has every right to be involved in his children's lives, regardless of his past struggles. Affleck, who has worked hard to overcome his personal issues, feels that his dedication to his children should not be questioned. He sees any attempt to limit his time with them as a direct attack on his role as their father. On the other hand, Miller allegedly raised concerns about Affleck's past erratic behavior and substance abuse issues, questioning his reliability as a parent. Miller's perspective is rooted in a desire to protect the children from any potential instability. He believes that ensuring a stable and secure environment is paramount and feels that Garner should consider these factors when determining visitation arrangements.
All I care about my kids doing is that they wash their face at night and that they wear SPF. Other than that, it's their business. If they want serums, and kids don't really need it, but they're all into it right now, so good for them.
Jennifer Garner is reportedly torn between the 2 men. She understands Affleck's desire to stay involved, but also wants to protect her kids from any potential conflict. Garner has always been focused on creating a loving environment for her children. This incident places her in a difficult position, as she tries to balance Affleck's rights as a father with the need to maintain peace and stability in her household. Garner has been urging both Affleck and Miller to work out their differences civilly for the sake of their children's well-being. She has been a steady voice of reason, emphasizing the importance of resolving conflicts in a manner that prioritizes the children's emotional health. Garner's goal is to ensure that her children do not feel caught in the middle of their parents' disputes. The stakes are high, with the potential for this conflict to affect not only the adults involved, but also the children, who might feel the impact of the ongoing tension. Both Affleck and Miller need to approach the situation with an understanding of the broader implications for the family.
The truth was, we took our time, we made the decision, we didn't want to show we grew apart, we had a marriage that didn't work. This happens. There's somebody I love and respect, but to whom I shouldn't be married any longer. We said, you know what, we don't want to. Ultimately, we tried because we had kids. And then we said, both of us felt like we don't want this to be the model that our kids see of marriage.
Affleck, determined to maintain his parental rights, has expressed his commitment to being a constant presence in his children's lives. He believes that his past should not dictate his current role as a father. This strong stance is driven by his love for his children and his desire to be actively involved in their upbringing. Miller, while concerned about the children's well-being, is also navigating his role within the family dynamic. His relationship with Garner and her children is important to him, and he wants to ensure that the environment is stable and supportive. His intentions, though possibly misinterpreted by Affleck, are rooted in a genuine concern for the kids' best interests. The situation is further complicated by the history and emotions. Affleck's past struggles with addiction and personal issues have been highly publicized, adding a layer of complexity to the current conflict. While he has made significant progress and is committed to his recovery, these past issues still influence perceptions and decisions. Garner's position is also challenging. She is trying to navigate a path that respects Affleck's rights as a father while also considering Miller's concerns and the overall well-being of her children. Her efforts to mediate and find a resolution highlight her dedication to her family and her desire to minimize any negative impact on her children. The recent conflict escalated further, with reports suggesting Affleck might take legal action if his parental rights are threatened. Affleck is determined to protect his involvement in his children's lives, and any move by Miller to limit his visitation could push him to seek legal recourse. This has led to growing concerns that their custody agreement might come under scrutiny, potentially leading to a drawn-out legal battle that could have significant ramifications for the family. Celebrity experts warn that if the dispute continues, it could end up in court, creating a traumatic experience for Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. A legal battle over custody and visitation rights would put a strain on the children, exposing them to extreme stress. The prospect of their parents fighting in court is a distressing one, and it could disrupt the sense of stability that Garner and Affleck have tried to maintain since their divorce. Meanwhile, the kids have already been distressed by the ongoing tension. They feel caught in the middle and are afraid that this conflict could tear their family apart again. The emotional strain on Violet, Serafina, and Samuel is obvious as they navigate the complex dynamics between their parents and Miller. The children are said to be confused and worried about the future, fearing that the escalating disputes might lead to further stress in their lives. Affleck is said to be devastated by the impact his actions might have on the stable environment he and Garner worked hard to create post-divorce. He regrets that his confrontation with Miller has caused trouble for his children, and he is also concerned about how the ongoing tension is affecting them. Affleck's primary focus has always been the well-being of his kids, and the thought that his involvement in their lives could cause them harm is very painful for him. There are also now discussions about seeking professional mediation to resolve the conflict. Both Garner and Affleck are open to this, recognizing the need for a neutral third party to help navigate the complex issues at hand. Mediation could provide a structured and supportive environment for addressing the concerns of all parties involved, allowing them to work towards a resolution that prioritizes the children's best interests. The goal is to establish clear parameters for visitation and co-parenting that everyone can agree on, ensuring the children's well-being remains the top priority. Mediation could help Affleck, Garner, and Miller come to a mutually acceptable arrangement that respects Affleck's rights as a father while addressing Miller's concerns about stability and safety. While the situation is challenging, the potential for resolution through mediation offers a glimmer of hope. With professional guidance, there is a chance to heal the rifts and build a cooperative co-parenting relationship that benefits everyone. Meanwhile, fans have also chimed in, sharing their opinions. A person commented saying John Miller overstepped his boundaries. Ben got angry. That's why nobody's seen John Miller again. Another one wrote, John needs to be kicked to the curb. He has no right to change the rules visitation rights Ben and Jennifer have organized. A third person claimed, I think both parents should have access to their children. However, it becomes a delicate balance when it involves parents constantly communicating. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more updates on your favorite celebrities. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.